Tá com um pouco de delay. Vamos lá, acho que dá pra jogar. Ah. Ai, ai. Deixa eu dar um pouco pra cá, pra frente. Agora tá melhor. Agora tá bem melhor. What's up, everybody? How are you doing? Hope everyone is doing well. Again, welcome to my channel. And today, I'm gonna continue with, this hand study that I started in the last video, or last two videos ago. Let me see here, just 1 second. Yeah. So today it's basically I will try to shade this hand, try to apply some value, some cross hatching, since I decided to not go forward with this hand. I mean, I decided to leave the way this hand is, now. So I will only try to apply some textures here in this hand, and maybe I will try to sketch, a little bit more this dagger that this hand is holding. And yeah, guys, it's pretty much that I will try to do today. And again, welcome to my channel. This is the channel that I created first to share my digital painting studies that I did start to make, in 2020, and in 2023 I decided to start to upload again on my channel, and I started to upload traditional drawings, traditional studies, especially the ones related to my personal project, the project which is called Zeitgeist. It's a book that I'm currently writing. I'm currently developing designs, character designs, environments, and weapons and powers, and I decided to share here on my channel, first and foremost to to maybe get some money from this channel, with my online stores, or if someone wanted my service, but another objective with this channel is to share my process, to maybe try to help someone with the things that I know, that are the knowledge that I gathered from the six years, 7 years, especially the 7 years since 2018, that I started to really dive into in a more serious way to this world of concept art, drawing, illustration, and start to really create a lot of work, studies since then. And then, as I said, in 2023, I get back to the channel and start to upload again. And yeah, so this new series that I said, I started to do hand studies again. First of all, to practice my skills, and why not to share to everyone or someone that may find this relevant or helpful. And yeah, that's very much. I think it's enough of introduction. It's six minutes now. It's 6 minute mark. So yeah, let's start to to create, guys. Let's start to create something. And yeah, I'm again. I'm a bit nervous again. I'm quite slowly, sloopy. I don't know how to say that, because I still trying to shift my brain to start to speak in English, or at least what I know about this language. And let me switch to Portuguese, because I still think that there's a lot of people that from Brazil, that not a lot of people, but there's people from Brazil that they're watching this too, or people that speak and understand Portuguese. So anyways, Portuguese is my main language. E aí, galera, beleza? Tudo bom com vocês também? E é isso, cara. Como eu disse aí em inglês, no meu inglês. Último vídeo que talvez eu pretenda gravar pelo menos desses estudos aqui, dessa mão. E vou tentar aqui sombrear, renderizar, enfim. E adicionar aqui a estrutura da adaga, né? E fazer alguns callouts, igual eu fiz aqui, né? Alguns estudos separadamente de estruturas que compõem a mão, né? Ou até da adaga em si. Não tem muito segredo não. Tudo que eu já tinha para falar, assim, em termos de estrutura, acredito que eu já mencionei várias vezes, aspectos que eu acho relevantes, mas se vier de novo na minha mente, eu vou estar falando, né? Porque quando eu desenho, existem conceitos, né? Técnicas, enfim, que eu constantemente mantenho na minha mente, que é justamente para reforçar o que eu já sei. E é isso, para ter mais confiança no meu processo de trabalho, no caso aqui no canal, mostrar mais credibilidade, né, para outras pessoas que talvez porventura se interessem pelo meu trabalho, mostrar mais credibilidade para essas pessoas, no sentido de que, olha só, eu sei o que eu estou fazendo, eu sei o que eu estou falando, entendeu? E isso, esses 5 últimos vídeos em inglês, né, justamente para atingir mais pessoas, né, com o meu trabalho, né, ficar rico, cara, ficar milionário. Entendeu? E no sentido de ajudar mais, sabe, outras pessoas. Eu acredito que falando inglês, eu acredito que eu posso atingir um maior número de pessoas, né? Mesmo com esse inglês aí meio estranho, né? Mas enfim, sei lá. Fica aí, deixa seu feedback aí nos comentários, beleza? Beleza? Agora eu vou mudar para o inglês. Desejem sorte. Pera aí, deixa eu respirar. Beber uma água. Back again with my poor English skills in my channel, and let's go, guys. I have 10 minutes only speaking, so I'm gonna shut up and start working. And again, Bic Pen, no secret, Bic Pen. This is almost finished. Look at this. It's quite train this ink, you know, it's almost finished. But I started to draw with this one too. It's a new one, new pen. Look at the difference, guys. Oh yeah, this is my autistic fault. Okay. Enough jokes. Let's, you know, let's incorporate uh, the teacher, the professor, let's, you know, incorporate a professional approach toward this, so to speak. Uh, I say that I will not, you know, do anything in this hand, but you know, this is my OCD attacking. Anyway, let's you know let's let's add more line weight here because I want it, because it's my drawing and I can do whatever I want. Okay, let's get back here. So I say that this is a dagger, and it's almost not. It's, you know, I shouldn't drawing this, you know, this part of a dagger, but anyway, because it's enter in conflict with this forearm, the forearm of this hand. But yeah, that's life. Here's the thumbnail that I did in the previous videos. I don't know what is this. Ah, yeah. This is the structure of the part of the hand that I sketched here. But maybe I will do a little more. I will do better here, or I will do this again here. Anyway, I don't know. Let's see. So let's start here. Let's put some character in this dagger. Not so much, because the main focus it's on the hand, you know. But it's important to draw the, you know, the dagger too, because the dagger will affect the shading on this hand, you know, because here we have the shadow, the I forgot, man, the cast shadow of the dagger on the hand. So this part here we can start to block a little bit, you know, some textures here, just a little bit, you know. Oh yeah, of course, if you guys want it, something that had helped me when I something that helped me when I would start to develop my shading, you know, my texture studies, is to draw how can I say that, a gradation scale. I mean, you put, you know, on the side of your paper, you know, here can draw something like this. Yeah, gradation. Just to have a guide and what values you should use, you know. Some people divide the scale, some people just start to shading, you know. So let's divide here, just more or less a square here, let's do five. I don't know if you 5 squares. I don't know if I can. You Yeah, I think it's decent, or less. You know. Here, this will be our lighter value. You know, is and this will be our darker value. You know. Let's put here. Just you can start very slowly. Don't put too much pressure on the paper. Start just to. I think you guys got the idea. You know. You know. But don't try to force too much the your hand. You can switch to the other side. You in your house again. You can switch the paper. You should switch the paper to do a proper movement to your hand. Now I'm drawing with my wrists because it's a short dimension here. If it was a bigger square, just like something like this, I will draw with my elbow, you know my my shoulder. So yeah, because it's quite short dimension, and yeah, again, it's another tip that helped me shading my drawings that I mentioned before, especially on the Eldritch Guy video that you can watch on my channel. It's a two-part video of a study that I did based on a sculpture from Simon Lee, it who is a sculptor, a character artist. I think, yeah, I think most of you maybe know him by the nickname Spider Zero. So he's an amazing sculptor. He does these amazing creatures, characters, these monsters. It's amazing. So yeah, so I mentioned this thing that I will talk now. That when you're drawing with a ballpoint pen, it's always good to have a sheet of paper by side, you know, uh, you know that you can just touch it and spin your pen just to remove the excess of ink, the excess of, how can I say that, of ink there tend to accumulate on the tip of the pen. So it's always great that you should keep this in mind when you're drawing with a pen, especially when you're shading something. So something that that had something that happened to me. Sometimes it's when I when I was shading a lighter part of the drawing, I accidentally put a dark dot on it because I forgot to clean the tip of the pen. So it's something that this is one of the, I don't know how to say that, but it's one of the major dangers, so to speak, when you're trying to render something with a ballpoint pen. There's something, so you really need to to to, to develop your hand and hand eye coordination and your in the way you hold, the pen, how you press the pen on the paper. So you need to pay attention in these things, just in these aspects, while you are drawing with a pen. So yeah, I will not do this, here, because major focus on the hand, and you guys are not here to see me doing a value scale. But I think you guys got the idea, So something that had helped me, something that helped me when I was starting to do this studies with a ballpoint pen, especially the shading study, the texture study, was to do this, a value scale in the side of the paper, and then I just to have a guideline to how I will approach on my shading. I hope you guys can see it in the video. So I'll start very lightly and start to cross hatching. This will be our paper color, which is white, and this will be our darkest dark, but we can always be darker. I speak like a true Sith Lord, or maybe an Age Lord, who knows. Yeah guys, I hope you guys got the idea. I not spend too much time here. You can still push in this a little more, add more link, get this a little more darker. Hope you guys can see, even if the light is reflecting too much. On the camera. Yeah, hope you guys got the idea. But since I started to do this, I'm gonna finish. I have this thing in with myself when I start something, I need to go to the end. You know, I don't like to stop when since I don't like to stop when I start a project. I go all the way till I finish. Just like these videos, you know, I was not hesitant to finish this series. It's 5 videos in English, but I was tired. Not necessarily tired. I was maybe too lazy to record. And of course, I have this language barrier, so I'm still not too confident when it comes to express myself in English. So yes, I again I'm doing my best here. If you guys have any critique about my skills, feel free to leave in the comment section. It's getting too blurry. But yeah guys, just a guideline. We'll try to blend, you know, the value with their hatching on the H square, just to have a yeah, again, just to have a guide to our shading. So this helped me a lot when I was starting to do this sort of studies, shading studies, texture studies. But now I think I don't need that, especially when I'm using reference. So I just look for the darkest dark of the reference, and I start to and I use it at my darkest dark on my drawing, and in the lightest light, and I start to shading. Paying attention in these two parts. What part is the darkest? What part is the lightest? And I keep in mind the contrast between the forms. Keep in mind the overlapping of the shapes. I keep in mind the atmospheric perspective. All these major fundamentals I keep in mind when I'm drawing. So if you are by my side, or if you are here in my room, my studio, watch me to draw, and even if I'm not speaking anything with you or out loud while I'm drawing, I'm still thinking about what I'm doing. So I think it's quite obvious with everyone that I think it's happened with everyone that draw, you know. So when you're speaking, when you're you know, drawing, you are thinking, you know, and you're constantly thinking about your decisions on the paper, or should think about your decisions on your paper and what you're drawing, what you're drawing, why you're drawing, so why you're doing this, you know, watching this video, or why you are studying hand, you know, anatomy. made a mistake here, but it's clean. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys got the idea. So maybe when you are shading something with a ballpoint pen, or even if with a pencil, maybe this can help you before you start to shade something. So use it as a guide, and of course you can amplify, so to speak, the scale. I mean, you can add more values to the scale, but I like 5 values. No, I think it's okay. We don't need more. I made mistake here. See, too dark. I think this is a great exercise too, just to meditate some time, just to know to move your focus from something that is too uh, complex, just like a hand, and just sketch or create a value scale that you can use in the future to hand this to hand to handle this hand or other drawings that you will do in the future or are doing at the moment. Who knows? Nothing is in vain, guys. Nothing is in vain. You can always use the knowledge that you gather to something in your life. And maybe this knowledge that you gather can save your life sometimes. I'm debating a lot about what I should focus on this video. Okay, so I did a value scale here. Dark is dark, light is light, mid-tone, half-tone, core shadow, cast shadow or ambient occlusion, lighting, half-tone, sorry, half-tone, no, half-tone, core shadow, and shadow. Use this as a guide, maybe it will help you. And let's go. Let's go. Ba-da-da. think I made a mistake. Should be like this, more or less. Fiz da. Opa, pensando alto demais em português. Sorry, guys. I almost forgot that I was recording to YouTube. I was thinking out loud. This is not good. You know, tangents. It's not good to draw something like this and put this. Really need. I shouldn't to draw. Okay, let's draw this. Again, let's use the tip that I show you on the construction video of this hand. How to draw a straight line using dots. So I'm gonna do this again here. Let's do some dots here and start to connect. Let's see if we'll something great. Yeah, draw with your elbow. Let's see. Oops. Yeah, it's not too straight. It's not too straight. Let's use a sheet of paper just to not smudge the line away on the paper and to protect your hand to get too much ink. I don't like this line. Okay, but it's on just a reference. I'm a bit tired guys. But anyway, let's see. I think I will not do this guy. So in the reference we have some extensions here and here coming from the dagger. I think I will not do this. I'm gonna do a simple dagger or something that resembles a dagger here, just so you guys can see the overall silhouette of the hand. Again, here is I said this tangent, which is the point of we have two forms overlapping each other in a aesthetic way, so to speak. So if I did this, here, this part of the hand, the dagger ending here, maybe it will conflict with the silhouette of the hand. So I extended to here. So a little lower. Put it a little lower. Just it's read it better as a silhouette. It's the hand, dagger, dagger. You know. So this one of the concepts, one of the tips that I keep in mind when I'm drawing something. Paying attention in the silhouette and the tangents, the line weight. But in this case, the silhouette and the tangent points. And here, again, here. Let's try to draw curved line using the same concept. Well, let's see. Can do this here. Oops. It's quite blurry. This video will be blurry a lot. The image, because I was not watching the camera when I was drawing this. It's quite decent. What do you guys think? I think it's decent. What's your thoughts, guys? Nah. I lose my time watching this pathetic. What's the correct way to pronounce this word? I'm always curious about it. The correct form is pathetic or pathetic. You guys, they can't speak in English or was born or the guys that was born in a in a country that speak in English, So if you guys speak in English since you was born, you were born. So correct me. What's the correct way to pronounce the word pathetic? Is this way pathetic or pathetic? Because I watch some movies and some podcasts that I listen. I hear some people pronounce this word quite different. So I don't know what's the correct way to pronounce it. Again, just my autistic thoughts. my intrusive thoughts. Just how the generation alpha speak. My intrusive thoughts. Yeah. Anyway, I'm a millennial. I'm almost 30 years old. I'm broke. I'm getting better. Okay. It's not the main focus of this study. You know, draw this dagger. I don't know if it looks like a dagger at all, but again, just to give the sense of something here. Can do this here too. Do some work on this edge of the dagger just to give the illusion that this is in perspective. We have some perspective here, and this comes from side. Okay. Pretty shitty dagger, but anyway. So let's do this, guys. Dagger. Dagger. Not too straight, this dagger. Don't know what I did here. Don't know if you guys can see this. You guys are liking this video? I'm not, because I'm tired. I think this line should be here. Okay. Not my proudest straight lines, not my proudest dagger, but I hope you guys got the idea. So I'll try to to finish this in 10 minutes. So yeah, let's do this. Texture. Again, draw very lightly at first. Pay attention in the structure you're rendering, that you are shading. Pay attention in the forms that you are rendering, that you are shading. Here we have a hole. You can darken it a little bit. Put some line weight here on this thumb, in this finger. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's put some line weight here. And of course, we can do the fingernails. Let's see what I can do here. I'm gonna flip the reference. And now I'm gonna flip the canvas, my canvas, my sheet of paper. Let's see what I can do here with this finger. Again, line weight, put some line weight here, giving this illusion that this finger is over the dagger. No. Now I'm gonna do the where should, or at least where the fingernail should be. Like something around here. It's a woman hand, you know, or at least it's the finger that has a bigger nail. I don't want to be cancelled here. Did you assume the gender of the reference? I don't want to be cancelled here. Sorry. I mark it too much here. The fingernails. I shouldn't do this. But anyway. Let's see what I can do with this. How this will come out. Pretty shitty, to be honest. But again, we don't commit mistakes, just have nonsense. It's quite scary fingernail. What strange fingernail. But anyway. Here. Here. Hope you guys can get something useful from these videos. Some videos I think turn out quite decent, others not at all. But again guys, I'm doing my best here. As I said, it's too difficult to speak in English and drawing at the same time and explain my thought process, what I'm doing, you know, giving tips to someone that maybe are watching this video in English, or how can I say that, someone that, yeah, in English, someone that is watching this from another country, and maybe again you guys cannot understand Portuguese, which is maybe the major part of the audience. So I think it's easier. I don't like these fingernails, turn out quite shitty. But again, I did my best, guys. I did my best. Don't made mistakes, just have nonsense. You guys still there? So yeah guys, I hope you got something, you can get something useful from this video. If not, leave your feedback, your critique. I will do my best to answer you, respond your critique in how can I say that, in a gentleman way, in a respectful way. But again, it's too, I don't know how to say that in English, but it's uma estrada de duas vias. I mean, it's if you want to be respected, or if you want a respectful if you want to treat with respect, you need to respect other people. You need to respect yourself first and foremost. But anyway, that's what I think. Don't treat this like a martial law, or I don't know how to say that. You know, don't treat this as I'm imposing something to you guys. You know, it's my channel. I will speak my mind. I will speak what it comes to my mind. Sometimes maybe it will make sense, sometimes not. Again, especially because I'm speaking in English, or trying to speak in English. So I'm doing my best here, guys. Hope you guys understand. Hope you guys understand. To be honest, in Portuguese it's I said it's better. It's for better. Of course, it's for better. But sometimes it's not at all. Sometimes I'm tired. Sometimes I'm hungry. Sometimes I'm no, I can't say this in this video. But sometimes, yeah, sometimes I don't have the inspiration. But something that I'm doing with everything in my life, it's not to wait for the inspiration to come. You know, I start to develop how can I say that, a sense of discipline. You know, start to discipline my body, my mind, to do the things I should do, not that I want to do. Because sometimes you want to do something, but you can't do something. And sometimes you can, you sometimes you want to do something, but you should do something. So, for example, record a video for my channel and complete the series of and finish the series of hand studies. So I should do this, even if I don't want to do this. But as I said before, when I start something, I should, I need to finish. So it's what I call discipline, or give you the name, whatever name that you think should be called. Again, here it's a little bit dark. You know, I'm not pressing too hard. I'm just approaching very lightly. I'm doing very lightly marks. I don't know, you guys can see in the video because of this light source here, and I don't know, in the audio is you guys can watch. You guys can, how can I say that? You guys can listen my, I don't know, como eu falo ventilador em inglês? Eu não sei. Anyway. I think I should record another video. I spent too much time in this part, but it makes sense. It made sense too. You know, this part about the the shading. Only now I will write this, but again, if you're still there, so you got this information in a professional way, so to speak. So we have the light, we have the dark, okay, lights, we have the shadow, with the core shadow, we have the cast shadow, or ambient occlusion. Ambient occlusion. We see the ambient occlusion when we have two objects overlapping each other in a way that the light can reach, inside this overlapping. So when what times we have this here in the skin folds, when we have a skin fold overlapping each other, so we have a ambient occlusion here, just like this, here ambient occlusion here. When it's too dark, we have two forms overlapping each other in the shadow. Well, at least it's the way that I learn. If you guys have other interpretation about what is ambient occlusion, please feel free to give me this interpretation, because probably will help me too. Yeah, guys, I start the video saying that I will focus on the shading of this drawing, but I didn't. In Portuguese we have a sentence, a phrase that is something like this: faça o que eu falo, não faça o que eu faço. We can maybe let's try to translate this to English. So do what I say to you to do, but don't do what I do. Just like the name of the cartoon, the animation, do you do, in Portuguese, but in English is Eddie, Eddie, Ed, Eddie, and Eddie, something like this. I don't know what's the correct name in English, but in Portuguese it's do you do. So it's three. I think they are three friends who share the same name, and I think to be easier to the people to call them, they have these nicknames, which is the nicknames that they are based on his full names. I'm tired, guys. I'm very, very tired. Here, look at this. Just pay attention on the skin folds. They are coming from the hand. Let's see if I can do this in a decent way. Again, we have the ambient occlusion. We can, because we have a skin fold, two parts of the skin overlapping each other. And here we have the cast shadow of this finger over this part of the hand. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm thinking I'm gonna cut this video into, I'm gonna record 2 hours, but I'm gonna cut this video in two. Maybe I'm gonna just upload the second part of the video. Who knows? I don't like these fingernails. I don't like it. Turned out quite shitty. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyways, guys, that's life. I did my best. Are you guys still there? Just like Netflix. Are you still watching? Are you still watching? Are you still watching? You guys are still watching? Still watching. Someone have one fingernail just like this in real life, man. I doubt someone have this one fingernail like this in real life. But anyway, I think I'm gonna continue in the next video. I'm gonna record another video entering this hand. But yeah, guys, not the best video that I recorded. Not the best fingernails that I did. Not the best lighting setup. Not the best quality of the camera. Not the best materials. Not the best art teacher around that. You know, not the best channel on the YouTube, but yeah, that's life. It's what we have for today. Again, feel free to leave your feedback, critique, suggestion, anything that you find relevant on the comment section below. Okay, guys, I'm gonna continue in another opportunity, another video, because my neck start to kill me, and I'm quite tired. So yeah, thank you very much for checking this video and the other other videos in the series of this hand studies. Again, guys, I deviate a lot what I really need to do in this video. Maybe I overrated myself in the start, and I thought that I could do this shading in a short amount of time, but I could not. That's life. Okay, so thank you very much, guys, for checking this video, if someone will watch in this video. But if you're watching, if you reach to the 1 hour and 15 minutes, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. You guys are really you know, really want something, you know, really want to improve something, you really want to, you know, just, I don't know how to say that, but you really get really interesting in this kind of stuff, you know, because probably a major amount of people will just, you know, check 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and go to some, you know, TikTok video that do some, that show some how to draw, you know, hyper realistic stuff in 2 seconds. You know, just like the meme, the Bob Esponja meme, where when SpongeBob, when SpongeBob, the meme with the SpongeBob I don't know how to say that. Lula Molusco, não sei como é dizer. Eu não sei qual é o nome dele em inglês. But the meme with SpongeBob, which he show the way he draws perfect a perfect circle. He just draw a human head, and then he come with a eraser and just erase the head, and there is the circle. He do this in a short amount of time. So maybe for this people that have this AD, personality, maybe they will find this sort of contents relevant and not my channel. But anyway, if you're still there, thank you very much for your view, your like, maybe your possible comments. And yeah, guys, thank you very much for your patience with me, with my journey, not only my drawing journey and on my channel, but with my English skills too. Not the best hand study that I did. I think this one turned out far better than the other two too. But anyway, guys, I'm trying my best here. So I hope you guys can get something positive, something productive about this. I hope something that I said here, that I speak, that I share with you here made sense. Again, if not, please leave a feedback on the comment section, and I will do my best in the next videos to I will do my best in to answer them, and I will do my best in the next videos to show what you guys want that I'm showing that you guys wanted, maybe that I can show to you in the future. I don't know if it makes sense, but anyway, now I remember that I forgot to write here. So here is the mid-tone, half tone. I think it's better, more professional. Half tone. So we have the light, half tone, shadow, core shadow, cast shadow, light, half tone, shadow, core shadow, cast shadow. No? So here, then occlusion, cast shadow, half tone, light. So I start with the in the dark. I start to build when I'm doing this sort of studies. I start to build the the shading from the dark to light, But anyway, another opportunity in the next video. I'll talk a little more because I said what because just like I said, I'm tired. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. Hope it helped. It helped something. This fader scale or this little shading that I did here. I hope it makes sense. This dagger. I don't know if it's look cool or not. But anyway, did my best. I will, I will record another video. So stay tuned for other video that I will continue with the shading. But anyway, thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much to check this video, to check my channel, and I hope it helps. Ok? Bye! E mudando, switching to português não. Cara, que cansaço. Eu tô de falar inglês, tentar falar inglês e desenhar. Pessoal aí do Brasil, não sei se fez algum sentido aí pra você que entende inglês, né? Ou não sei se fez algum sentido isso aqui eu gravei nesse vídeo, né? Não sei se essa escala aqui tá interessante, né? Luz, meio tom, sombra, core shadow seria sombra atriz ou sombra de contorno, na tradução, e sombra projetada, ambient occlusion, enfim. Uma escala que eu fiz aqui de valores, né? É isso, não sei se fez sentido, não sei se foi útil. Me deixe suas sugestões aí nos comentários, sua crítica, beleza? Se foi útil também deixe aí nos comentários, beleza? Tô muito cansado, 1h23, era pra esse vídeo ser mais curto, mas é isso aí, foi o melhor que eu pude fazer aí em 1h23, beleza? Muito obrigado pela sua atenção e nos vemos no próximo vídeo. Valeu, tchau! Tchau!